Hello and welcome back to my channel. These messages are going to be for anyone with Capricorn in their chart, or if you're working with a Capricorn. I'm going to do a Celtic cross spread to take a look at just kind of the overall energies in November 2019. See, what you're going through, how that got there, what you need to do about it, and get some overall advice. If you are new to my channel and you like how I do things, hit subscribe and comment giveaway down below, and I will get you signed up in my free tarot giveaway at the end of the month. Same rules apply for my members, and thank you guys for all of your continued support. Now, if you are interested in a private reading, you want to get information on how to look at things more often, you can take a look at my memberships, and I've also got links to an assessment if you want to take a look at unblocking your chakras, guys. Alright, otherwise this is a general reading, so take what fits and leave the rest. Alright, now I'm going to pull these cards and then I'll kind of pop them out there for you to see. Overall, we've got the Page of Swords, okay, Capricorn, so you've got either a blockage of information you just are waiting to get, or you've blocked information from somebody else. Interesting. Alright, so let me finish getting these cards out here. Alright, so what's crossing you is this Emperor here, getting some structure together, getting some balance in some areas, that could be holding some information or something that's keeping you from making decisions or moving forward with something in your life. So there's been kind of this blockage of information, of someone getting back to you about something. Maybe you've got something that you're deliberating on. Maybe it's a business plan of some kind, but you just haven't gotten what you need from this. It hasn't been a quick transaction of information and correspondence. It could have been a very difficult situation trying to get to a position of stability and structure. So this is where you're at the moment. This is what's crossing you. This is kind of the problem or the blockage is gaining that control back. Being in a position where you feel like you have that structure and you have the knowledge that you need to stay in control of your surroundings and your life, your job, your relationships, whatever it is you've got going on this month. Okay, so as far as what led up to this situation, okay, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like this whole venture started, whatever you're dealing with this in November here, this whole venture started with you being very admired in some way or another. Maybe somebody gave you a lot of attention and was going to, shift into actually doing something or making a move here with you, and they put all of the bells and whistles on this and had the go, and then it didn't go quite the way you expected it to. In the next few months, I see that things are going to balance out, or the next few weeks, okay, or within November, I do see that things are going to start to turn around and balance. It's going to be something that's very much been needed for quite some time, but this is a truce. This is collaboration or communication coming in to help give you what you need to make some decisions moving forward. Now, as far as the goal, okay, the best outcome here is to, of course, do whatever's best for your overall mission, right? Whatever's in the best case scenario for you, for your family, for the ones you care about, for your goals and your successes, all the hard work that you've put in. As long as it's going in that direction, you're good. That's what your ultimate goal is, and or whatever is best. Okay, you're very sort of flexible in that way to where you've learned to be so. Let's put it that way. We've learned to take a little bit of that control away from it and allow some more room for some divine timing to take place. So as long as it's in your best interest, you're good. And you're trying to stay very much on point with everything in your life, even though things aren't or haven't been going quite so well as far as receiving what you need to move forward. So the underlying feelings is you're waiting for some kind of a change here in behavior. You want your thoughts and attitudes to shift because of the pieces that have been missing. So once all of this starts to kind of come together and these cycles start to make a little bit more sense and have a little bit more clarity, then your behavior is going to shift as well. So this is something that you can expect, and I think you're kind of already reminiscing almost on that energy. You know that's what it's going to take to get you where you need to go or where you want to go. So the recommendation here is to evaluate all of the doorways. Don't miss any opportunities or any... keep your options open. I wouldn't close everything or limit anything to ideas. I would keep everything open, whether it's if you're moving, or if you're trying to get a new job, or you're single and trying to find a new relationship, or you're in a relationship and you're not sure where it's going. Whatever this is, maybe it's health, but whatever it is, I'm seeing not to limit the opportunities or the options available to you. That's what that is telling me. That's also the recommendation here. Let me get a clarifier on the recommendation. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. So I feel like there's a fear of shifting, of releasing roots and maybe stepping into a new doorway. Now, the recommendation is to not limit yourself. You want to keep your options open. You want to keep yourself positive and optimistic about where destiny's taking you. All right, so what kind of influences can or will affect the outcome? Okay. So we've got the Faith card. So that shift in beliefs is what's going to affect the outcome. It will. So this is telling me almost like a validation. It's some kind of a recognition over something that you've been waiting for. It took a lot of faith to get where you are, and it's going to pay off. Okay, that's what I am seeing here. This is a very good indication that those structures that you've been able to maintain even through the struggle is part of why that happened for some of you, and you're done with that. I feel like that phase is over, and your faith is paying off, okay? So let's take a look at hopes and fears. Okay, so a new opportunity and the anxiety that might come with it, maybe from failure, maybe from confusion, maybe from feeling like you don't have as much power or control. So I'm feeling like your hopes are for a new beginning, but your fear is of losing control or feeling confused further. Okay? Okay, so let's get a look at the outcome. Some of you are shifting and are initiating or in the progress of moving. And it may have been just kind of avoiding that whole topic. Others of you, it's a new job or a new direction with career that you haven't taken, a look at. And for others of you, I feel like this is you. These are your resources. This is your structure and organization within your own life, and your, whether it's your psyche, and whether it's your spirituality, whether it's your home life, your kids, whatever. For some of you, it's actually focusing on needing to do something and not taking that first step. And others of you, you've been waiting on information before you could make that next step, and that is coming your way. Okay, so let's see, what else do we need to know to get to what we want here? Four of Cups, so taking action, getting out of that confusion, looking at all of the facts, and making some moves here in the world. So something is coming to a completion. I think you're partly feeling some anxiety, but listen, this next step, this next phase, This is the one that you've been waiting for. This is what you want. So don't sit on it now, okay? That's not going to do you any favors. Oh, oops. Okay, let's take a look at some further advice for you, Cap. Transformation and change, prosperity and abundance, all right? So yes, you are at the precipice of some change and transformation. That's what you've been going through. That's where you're at. But it all led to prosperity and abundance, okay? And that is going to start manifesting and developing into like an actual physical development that you can see, touch, feel, do something with, okay, this month. So do not worry. All right. Initiation by air. All right, so getting those thoughts going, getting those, going from thought, to action. Okay. So further advice is getting into initiating what's in the mind. Okay, that's what that card is stating. Could it be, you could have a solar plexus, a sacral chakra blockage, but this is your creativity, this is your flow that's been kind of cut off. For those of you who want to assess your blockages, let me know. I'll send you a link to a little assessment, and then we can talk about unblocking from there. But otherwise, send some love, send your intention into the sacral chakra, okay, which is at the base of the hips, and really put that intention there so you can really open that up and get that channel open and flowing again, okay? Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but you get another one. Divine grace, the law of efficiency. So, yeah, the more efficient you are, boy, we already know that Capricorns are very graceful in their element. The more that they are just that, in their element, feeling in control. All right, do something for someone, give your attention to another, and appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. I find it interesting because Capricorns almost know, like, when it's like the last day to do something, good weather, or they know when to appreciate something, and that doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be another day just like this to appreciate this moment like this. Capricorns are great at identifying that. So although you might be seeing it, I don't feel like you are 100% embracing it and appreciating it and experiencing it. And that is all about what life is about experiencing and embracing those moments and making that a part of your journey. So take a moment sometimes, you guys, and do that for yourself, okay? All right, last one here. Willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. All right, so maybe that's your little reminder for yourself to have that faith and remind yourself that this is the way I do things. This is what I am expecting to receive back. I'm so grateful for that, and have that faith, okay? Also, keep yourself grounded, okay? It's like root chakra season, so just make sure you're staying grounded and rooting and releasing that negative energy, bringing in that positive energy and staying as open as you can, all right, lovelies? Much love to you, and I hope you have a fantastic month.